And appearing this Christmas on
Blankety Blank.
Blankety Blank.
Russell Harty,
Blankety Blank.
Ruth Maddox,
Blankety Blank.
Derek Nimmo, Suzanne Danielle,
Blankety Blank.
Ken Dodd,
Blankety Blank.
Lorraine Chase.
Blankety Blank.
And here's your host on
Blankety Blank.
Les Dawson.
What?
You should have taken the cashmere sweater off first.
What time are you due in the cannon?
Yes, on his chest.
I am the fairy on the Christmas tree.
Yes?
That's the idea of fun at the BBC. When I found who was responsible for these clothes, I'm going to stick my one up his past his name.
I like the tutu.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, me, it's a 4-4. We have with us tonight an exciting panel, yes? People who have been culled from every corner of the land to be with us. First of all, when I mention the word Russell Harty, I talk about a chat host. He's a sort of Mike Parkinson with a sneer. I've never seen his show. They always put it on when I'm asleep. Nice to have you with us. Ruth Maddox, star of IDI. She's Welsh. I just wish I was a dresser. Thank you, love. Derek Nimmo, an actor who has brought to the stage and to the screen a way of life which is of a bygone age. The very epitome of elegance. The problem is his name sounds like an Italian rivet. Most welcome you are, sir. Suzanne Danielle, actress extraordinaire. When you think of films like South Pacific, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, she was never in one of them. But she's here tonight, and I'll tell you one thing, she's got legs going up to the M6. And I think you're lovely, my darling. If I said to you, ha-ha, how tiddle I hum, ha-ha, so steady and missus, just throw eggs through your vest on the back of a shepherd's pie, you know instantly I'm talking about Neil Kiddock.
No.
Well, we have his understudy with us, Kenneth Von Dodd himself.
Hi, Joe.
Take him out, Kenneth Von Dodd.
Might I say, Leslie, how beautiful you look. You do for that outfit what Nora Batty does for tights.
Ken Dodd, who proves his life after teeth. Lorraine Chase. Where would we be without Lorraine Chase? Lorraine Chase.
Cannock Chase.
The only one I know that gets... She's on the telly so often she gets fan mail from Marconi. Wonderful woman. I'm going to change to something more comfortable. So, with the aid of a little magic, I shall now just go puff.
Do it again. Do it
You
again.
like that?
Do it again.
It's nice to be in the old familiar things. Now let's meet our very brave Christmas contestants. Here we go. Now then, we have with us, of course, Teja McIntosh. Ah, Teja is pronounced Tia.
That's right. Thank you.
Not many people know this. When she was a baby, she used to fall out of a cot, because after all, many a tear has to fall. Tia, you're married to Jim, and you were born and bred in Nottingham. What part?
All of me.
You work as a demonstrator of the electricity board. In other words, she plugs things. Yeah, sure this is Christmas. It's not an easy job. You have to be a live wire, don't you, and down to earth at the same time. And now we move on to Charlie McKinley, a Scot from Edinburgh. You've got a daughter, Joanne, aged 7, and you belong to the most noble profession in the whole realm. That's right. You're a publican.
Correct.
You know, it's a funny thing, McKinley. Now, John Wayne would say, there's no way, McKinley. No way I'm going up against you. Robert Mitchell would say, Listen, McKinley, I'll leave town first. Margaret Rutherford would say, Miss Inspector McKinley, you found the corpse. How could you? On with the show, right? Ladies first, my darling. Okay, Tia. Now take... That's typical of the BBC. They're cutting down again. Now then, take your time, Tia. By golly, it must be cold out there, said good King Wenceslas. If anybody trudged through that deep snow, their blank or blanks would soon be frozen solid.
Didn't listen.
By golly, it must be cold out there, said good King Wenceslas. If anybody trudged through that deep snow, their blank or blanks would soon be frozen solid. Yeah. Right. By golly, it must be cold out there, said good King Wenceslas. If anybody trudged through that deep snow, their blank or blanks would soon be frozen solid.
Knees.
Knees? Not what I would have said. Unless it's Mick Walters.
Was it deep?
Knees.
Was it deep, sir?
Very deep snow. Knees. Knees! Well done, you Harpy. Pleasure. Well done, you. Ruth, my darling.
I said feet.
Oh, that is a terrible
Sorry.
thing to do.
Sorry about that.
Oh, they'll keep her welcome in the hillside. They won't let you in the digs. Derek Nimmo, dear fellow.
Feet again, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
well, never mind. At least you tried. And that's one thing about you all. You're all very trying. Suzanne, Danielle.
Oh, sorry. Well, footsies.
Yes, that's French for toes.
Footsies.
Les,
Very good.
Les footsies.
Kenneth Von Dodd.
No, baubles. It's, you know.
It's Diddy name for knees, baubles, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
That's Diddy for knees.
I'd forgotten the English word. I had amnesia, and so I had to put that down there.
We're forever blowing baubles. Don't do. What have you got for me, Lorraine?
Oh, wrong.
Place of meat feet. Wrong, my love. Sorry, Tia, but never mind, because you're off the ground.
It was two.
Now then, it's you, Charlie. Charlie McKinley. Hey, you get doing a new group. I do wish my mother-in-law didn't keep going on about stuffing the bird. Why? Every time she says it's our pet, blank or blanked, falls off his perch with fright. Now remember, the clue is in the question. Russell Von Harty?
Yes?
I do wish my mother-in-law didn't keep going on about stuffing the bird. Why? Every time she says it, our pet, blank, falls off his perch with fright.
Right. Pet blank.
Every time she says it,
It.
Every time she says it.
What does she say?
says it.
That's the...
It.
Oh, it is the blankety blank.
No.
How did you get on with Pharaoh?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Is that it? Am I going to set them up? Will you light your lights, please, panel? Right, Charlie. I do wish my mother-in-law didn't keep going on about stuffing the bird. Why? Every time she says it, our pet, blank, falls off his perch with fright.
Budgie.
Budgie.
Sorry,
I had
Terry.
problems with his vowels. I couldn't understand what he was
I've
saying.
always had trouble with me, though. Russell, what have you got?
Where's that nice man who used to do this programme?
That Irishman, he was awfully good, wasn't he? I preferred him, actually.
Where's he gone?
You don't charm, I think. Don't
Yes,
you,
he
love
was
him?
polite and all.
Very.
wasn't he?
Wasn't he?
Very polite.
I've been told there'd been a transfer.
Regan. Oh,
I thought it was going to be Irishman's mate.
Don Regan. Regan.
That was it.
Budgery Digar.
No, Budget E.
Very well done, sir. Ruth Madden.
Great then, everybody.
Oh, well done. Derek Zimmerl. Well done, sir. Rather proud of you.
What have you got for me, Danielle?
I've got budgie too.
You got the budget too. Oh, you got the budget. Thank you. And the budget. Well done. Tia, you're behind. Whoa. And it's your turn to go first again, my love. Now, don't forget, don't be dispirited, because you're still in there with a chance. I hate being on top of the Trafalgar Square Christmas tree, said the angel. Every night, pigeons come and perch on my blank or blanks. Now, remember that the clue is in the question. Think of an angel. I hate being on top of the Trafalgar Square Christmas tree, said the angel. Every night, pigeons come and perch on my blank. Now, Tia, I hate being on top of the Christmas... No, I don't. I hate being on top of the Trafalgar Square Christmas tree, said the angel. Every night, pigeons come and perch on my blank or blanks.
Halo.
Halo, what a good one. Ruth?
No, lovely pie.
Oh, super! That's why you're here. Anyway, and what have you got from me, my darling? Ah. Donny! Donny,
Hello?
Donny.
Hello?
Like it. Hooray!
Oh, what a responsibility.
Oh, lovely. Yes. Well, this is most exciting on Christmas. Because we now have a tiebreaker. Oh. So, now, what you have to do... This is the tiebreaker situation. Now, you write it down. The panel will enunciate orally. The first one to hold the card above the head gets a free holiday in Rotherham. And is also deemed the winner. Here we go. I do wish my mother-in-law hadn't got on the sherry while she served our Christmas lunch. We ended up with custard on the turkey and blank, or blanks, all over the Christmas pudding. I do wish my mother-in-law hadn't got on the sherry while she served our Christmas lunch. The wife will love this. We ended up with custard on the turkey and blank or blanks all over the Christmas pudding. I know it's... OK, right. First one to hold the card up is deemed the winner.
Winner.
Russell?
Stuffing.
Stuffing it is! Right, Charlie, come and join me now for Super Match. Tia, what can we say? Enjoy your Christmas.
Thank you.
God go with you and your family. And you're not going away empty-handed because on this show, nobody goes away empty-handed. No, because we don't believe in people coming all this way.
For nothing.
For nothing. You are going to have a Blankety Blank checkbook and pen. Now, it's Super Match. Now, we held a poll with a studio audience
You don't have anybody
about
else.
what they
Those
thought
three.
was the most apt phrase or say that's hidden behind the board, OK? Now, we have, in rising popularity, Charlie, 50 blanks, 100 blanks, or 150 blanks. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you not privileged to be at this debacle tonight, these are some of the prizes that can be gleaned from the BBC this very evening.
A complete home entertainer's kit with droopy wand. Savor the delights of these seasonal specialities. Colour your Christmas with this portable TV. A traditional Hogmanay supper with leaps and tatties. Work off those Christmas calories with this home fitness system. Tape your favourites with this video, including a complete set of faulty tapes.
I think the studio audience will agree with me that the BBC for Christmas have really gone to town. Warsaw. I love that home fitness kit. It's a pair of pumps and a glass of orange juice and brooms. Right, are you ready now? Yep. OK, now here we go. Now you can have, first of all, before we go any further, can we have the legend, please? Fairy. Now, you can have any three panellists to help you in this arduous task. Who would you like?
Ruth.
Rith. Fiddle on the Rith.
Fairy Queen.
Right, what else?
Ken.
Kenneth Von Dodd.
Fairy lights.
Very nice. Very nice, young man.
Jove, Leslie.
That's a sudden switch. Who else?
Shocker.
Russell.
Russell Harty.
Tail.
Very good. Very nice indeed. I thought there were three very good ones.
Thanks, Les.
Now you have Russell with tail, Ruth with queen, and Kenneth Von Dodd with lights. Now, if you wish to accept any of those, fine. If you want one of your own, by all means, do it. What would you do, my boy?
Decisions.
Oh, just decision, lad.
Tail.
You're going for fairy tale, which, of course, was Russell Harty. Right, for 50 blanks we had... Fairy lights, Kenneth Von Dodd, very good. 100 blanks we had... Fairy Queen, which, of course, was Ruth. Very well done. Now, for the 150 blanks, Charlie, we have... What a shame. Why do you say it?
Oh, we all forgot the godmother.
Now, look, don't worry, because you've got nothing.
That's not unusual.
Now, wait a minute. The possibility we'll still meet in the head-to-head, so I'll see you later, Charlie, OK? Well, that was good. Big hand. Jilly Harris. You're from Ashford. You teach disco dancing, and you're also a keep fit instructor. Do you know, you won't believe this, I used to be a musician in a disco. I played the harp. In Birkenhead, in a discotheque, it belonged to a fellow who was 25 stone. When I left under a cloud, I forgot my harp. 3 years later, I realised that I'd left my harp in Fat Sam's disco. Your ambition is to live in a cottage in a field surrounded by trees with your boyfriend, Paul. The kids, several cats, rabbits and a horse. Donkey and sheep and a penguin. What's wrong with that? I like a house with muck. Here we go. Now then, it's on to you. Ray Wolford from Cornwall. Also lives in London. It's not easy unless you've got telescopic pyjamas. Ray has an unusual job. He delivers telegrams dressed as a gorilla. Is that right? 5 days a week, it's Monkey to Friday. You do a lot of hang gliding and roller skating, and one of your ambitions is to live in a windmill with millions of animals. That's what I like about this show, full of nutters. Why don't you two get married and have a big bucket and shovel? However, girls first on this show, Jilly, my love, I will never again invite my neighbour Norman and his wife in for Christmas Eve. Why? She brought her own nutcrackers and spent an evening cracking my blank or blank nuts. Always remember, the clue is in the question. So think of Norman. She brought her own nutcrackers and spent an all evening cracking my blank or blank nuts.
Right.
Nuts! And I know about this, so you should be a colonel. This isn't an audience, it's a hung jury. You've gone well tonight.
Hello? Do you know, it's Christmas Day, Les. Christmas Day. Christmas Day, and all over Great Britain, people would be thinking about you. Every time they open a packet of Paxo.
I will never again invite my neighbour Norman and his wife in for Christmas Eve. Why? She brought her own nutcrackers and spent an evening cracking my blank or blank nuts.
Oh, monkey.
Monkey nuts we have. Monkey, Russell. I saw it.
Could be monkey, could be
They're
monkey.
in there somewhere. They're in there.
That was clever. I wish I'd done that.
You will, darling, when it gets to your
Oh,
turn.
she will. Here we go on again. What have you got for me, my love?
There are monkeys in Brazil, aren't there? So maybe I've got Brazilian.
When did you finish Blake 7? Oh, it's a shame. It wasn't a bad thought. Derek, my love, my friend, my pal.
It was really your jokes that made me... You do this one. Chestnut.
I think that's awful.
Very old chestnut.
Thank you very much indeed.
The show gets worse and worse. It's absolutely appalling now.
Oh, I
It's
cannot
so
agree. I
ghastly.
think it's a great honour to be on this show.
Christmas Day.
I'm sorry, I can't
People
even...
having
I think
carols or
this
opening
show is the
crackers.
equivalent of being given a decoration.
The only reason you're here is because everybody else is working.
Please. I'm grateful for the opportunity.
What have you got for me,
He
love?
gets got to get the lady.
Christmas monkey nuts. You've got one. Yeah. Good night, my love.
Honestly, I thought I'd been really sharp, right? I put walnuts, and then I thought, if she's Brazil, I'll have Brazil nuts. And if she has pecan, I'll have pecan. And if she says hazel, I'll have hazelnuts. But did I think a monkey?
You know what's happened, don't you? You know what's happened? You fell flat on your asp. Cashew.
Fall down.
Well, Jilly, don't worry, you've got two. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. Early days yet. Now, Ray. Boy, do I get fed up with turkey. Last year I ate so much I sprouted blank or blanks, laid an egg and began to go gobble, 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 gobble. We'll be off the air with this. Maybe next year we'll go down here again. Boy, do I get fed up with turkey. Yeah. Last year I ate so much I sprouted blank or blanks, laid an egg and began to go gobble, 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 gobble.
Oh, spread.
Specialite celebrities. I'm owned. Boy, do I get fed up with turkey. Last year I ate so much I sprouted blank or blanks, laid an egg and began to go gobble, 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 gobble.
We don't know about the gobble gobble, but feathers anyway.
Are you just out for the weekend? Feathers? You're going for feathers? Would you believe it? We have feathers.
Oh.
I didn't invent the game.
Oh.
I had to go because Wogan was tired. I don't believe this. You're in cahoots. Feathers. Feathers. You put them in the hole.
They go on the floor, but you put them in the hole anyway.
What have you got for me?
Wings. That's McCartney. I was trying to remember wings.
What have you got for me, darling? Wings. Well, never mind, Dottie. Feathers, yes, my love. 4-2, well. Right, Jilly, you're behind, so ladies first. You can only play now, Jilly, with the celebrities you didn't...
It's all those feathers.
Yes. You won't get Suzanne down. Now you can... Terrible. You can only play with Russell, Ruth and Derek, Lorraine, so you miss out Suzanne and Ken. OK, Jilly? The children around here use vegetables to help make me, said Frosty the snowman. They use a carrot for my nose and 2 King Edwards for my blank. I've got a funny feeling that Player Whale going to come back after this. Russell, me hearty. The children around here use vegetables to help me make me, said Frosty the snowman. They use a carrot for my nose and 2 King Edwards for my blank or blanks. Now we're off. The children around here use vegetables to help make me, said Frosty the snowman. They use a carrot for my nose and 2 King Edwards for my...
Eyes.
I know I would have said.
I know you.
That would have been my chips. Russell, we have eyes.
Yeah, I know. You know how you like using big words?
Certainly.
And 2 where 1 will do.
Ocular orbs, yes, we must have it. Right, correct.
Bless him.
Everybody's a critic.
Spirit of Christmas. There we are, lovely
Thank you,
boy.
darling. Better now, thank you.
No, there.
Ruth Maddock, my love. Your vase.
Yes, go on.
I've got eyes as well.
Wonderful. Lorraine Chase, my beloved. Mince pies. That will do lovely. Right. Now, Ray, you're dragging 2 points. Yeah, so it's up to you now. Father Christmas must have lost an enormous amount of weight. Why? He didn't come down our chimney last night. Instead, he squeezed himself through the blank or blanks of our front door. Remember, the clue is in the question. What am I doing here? What have I done? When you've got an answer, will you light your lights, please, Suzanne and Ken? Thank you, dear heart. Right. Father Christmas must have lost an enormous amount of weight. Why? He didn't come down our chimney last night. Instead, he squeezed himself through the blank or blanks of our front door.
Letterbox.
Letterbox. Well done, young man. Suzanne? Yes, letterbox.
Well, the lady next door, who looks after things while I'm away, suggested that.
I heard about that.
But I said that.
That's a tiebreaker. A very interesting and emotional part of the show is this. Are ready? Inflation has certainly affected the carol singers from St. Dawson's Church. Last night they were at my front door singing, "Christmas is a-coming, the goose is getting fat. Please put a blank or blanks in the old man's hat." Inflation has certainly affected the carol singers from St. Dawson's Church. Last night they were at my front door singing, "Christmas is a-coming and the goose is getting fat. Please put a blank or blanks in the old man's hat." Okay? Now, you don't have to write it. No, don't write it. You speak it. You write it. Right, Russell von Harty.
No, she keeps looking at me the whole time. Well, fiver.
Fiver.
Oh, very good.
Thank you. Ray, you can join me now. Super match again. Lovely lady, lovely contestant.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you and yours. God go with you. And also, you're taking with you a memento of the visit to this vast abattoir of talent. You're taking with you a Blankety Blank checkbook and pen. Can we see the legend, please, behind the board? Christmas, well, we have blank Christmas. Now, you've got 3. Choose any 3 of our wonderful panel to help you.
Russell.
Russell Harty, we have blank Christmas.
Mary.
Merry Christmas, that's a cracker, yeah. Very good. Who else?
Ruth.
Ruth Maddox, my darling.
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas, very good.
Lorraine.
Lorraine Chase.
Christmas.
White Christmas, very good.
I'm dreaming.
Now, let's see now, we've got Russell with Mary, Ruth with Father, and, of course, Lorraine Chase with White.
No, I go for Father Christmas.
Father Vignolo going for the last bus. You're going for Father Christmas, Ruth. OK? For 50...
It's difficult, isn't it?
For 50 blanks, we have... Happy Christmas. Never thought of that, especially with inflation. 100 blanks, we have... White Christmas.
Oh.
Now, you went for 150
It might
blanks,
be, I
though.
bet it is.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, we've got Ed Twin there. They've both
Well.
got nothing.
Fun?
They both got nothing.
Exactly. Well, that's it. You've got no. So it's a tiebreaker situation, OK? Tiebreaker situation. Very important part of the show.
Yeah.
This promises to be a very exciting part of the game. One's an idiot, the other one's drunk. Yes? It's a tiebreaker situation. OK, lads, now don't forget, you write them down. Good luck to both of you. Our local butcher is trying to be very seasonal this week. He sold me a pound of tripe and stuck a bit of Blanco Blanks on top of it.
Our local butcher is trying to be very seasonal this week. He sold me a pound of tripe
And stuck a bit of Blanco Blanks on top of it. To you first, Russell.
Holly.
Yep.
Oh, well done. Good job, you know. Ray, it's been a pleasure to meet you. And you're not going away empty-handed. Because what's he taking with him?
A chipmunk, blankety blank.
You're taking it with you a BBC checkbook and pen! Well, we've got a very strange situation here, Charlie. You see, you've won out. But however, you see, normally you'd have to settle for a blankety blank checkbook and pen, but because it's Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you think you should go for the 300 points? It's Christmas. What do you think? I want you too much in the soup because we can't stand lawsuits. OK? Now, you can choose one of the panellists to help you on this. Only one. Who would you like?
Russell.
Now, take your time. Russell will write it down. Blank pudding. Now, take your time. All right, McKinley. Blank pudding.
Christmas.
Christmas pudding? Christmas pudding, yes! Who's won a video, a very Merry Christmas to 6 rather super people, to Russell, to Ruth, to Derek, and of course to Suzanne, Ken, and Lorraine. What can you say? Thank you for joining me on this very nice night. Especially to our studio audience, a very Merry Christmas to all of you. And to everybody at home, let's hope that next year is a bit better than this year. Good night, God bless you all.
Thanks, Larry.